Hello there, Sagittarius. My name's Frankie. I'm a clairvoyant, clairaudient medium, and an empath. This reading's going to be for Sagittarius for August of 2020. We're 8 months into the year already. Oh my God. For all of you new out there, I pull 4 cards for the month. We use the bottom card on the deck as an overall view of the month. And we'll pull angel card at the end of the reading to hopefully bring everything together for us. Now I am an empath, so I have a speech pattern. I speak as if I'm you. Makes all of us Sag named Frankie for the time of the reading. Look at your moon sign and rising sign. You'll get a way more comprehensive view of the month. And I don't believe the cards are going to go week by week. I think they'll blend in and out throughout the month like an overall view or overall theme for the month. Now I have a short message for us, and it feels like we need to really pay attention, like to our finances, our assets, like what's coming in, what's going out, those kind of energies, and look for places where we can get maybe some gain or get ahead, things like that. It just feels like that is a lot of the energetics that's probably around us. And we're to remember that accountability and responsibility walk hand in hand, and to pay attention and watch for misleading statements or that type of energy. So if someone's misleading us, maybe like a kid wanting money for something and it's really not affordable nor needed, maybe we just don't want to get involved in that kind of energy, but to really pay attention. Can we get ahead here or there, or, how's it going to flow? Just looking at an overall perspective of how is life working for me. We have good words down here. They're contentment and exploration, acceptance, delight, and honesty. Nice energy. I was thinking, well, we got good words here. Exploration, acceptance, delight, that probably comes all up in this Eight of Rods energy right here at the beginning. So this is a card of movement towards our goals, which are assured. So it's fire energy, it's rods, wands, whatever you want to call it. So whatever it is, we're all individuals. I don't know what Sag where this is, whatever it was that each one of us was probably looking towards or moving towards something different, but it's time to follow through is what the card means. Follow through on what already has been put into motion, and to make plans for what's going to go on next, like the next moves. So we shot our arrows into the air, that's what it says, and they are heading directly towards the spot where we shot them for, and they're going to hit the target. So it's a time for action. This is swift moving energy, so time for action, for initiating the next phase of whatever it was that we were planning or working on, or an enterprise that may mean air travel, considerable landings, coming and going, a busy, hopeful situations, things moving very, very fast, maybe taking off, going here for a new job, in a whole different place, that type of energy, maybe traveling, going away for education, or just maybe a little pleasure or a road trip, something like that. We've had so much of the lockdown energy, a lot of us might be doing that or moving forward on some type of goal that we're working on financially or in business or at a work energy. But when the card comes, it means things are going fast, so we move fast right with them, but we stay, how do I want to say this? We stay who we are in the process. So we establish the role that we want to play, right? And let go of any other role in the game that is no longer, that we're no longer comfortable with. It'll be that energy of I'm content with me, I accept me just exactly the way I am. I'm delighted with me, and I'm not playing another game because for to suit someone else's purpose. But it's an exciting type energy. It's a fast, swift moving, knowing that as we move forward, we are going to get the thing that it is that we want or need. So it's a nice kind of energetics coming at us, and I think the whole month is really good based on the cards that I'm seeing here. Scorpio's was a little bit rugged there, but ours seems pretty good because our next card here is the Empress. So major arcana. So in the position, we might be in a position of nurturing someone else, or several other people. And we have all of this virus energy, and a lot of us, maybe kids are home and we're taking care of everything, and the husband or wife's home too, and the whole family's there. We're in that position. It can be taking some kind of obvious form, just like what I just said, the kids and all that stuff, or we could be like maybe being supportive of a spouse or some type of energy like that, supportive of a spouse or a friend that needs our help. And it can also, the Empress energy can refer to pregnancy also. So some of us may be pregnant or wanting to get pregnant, but it would be appropriate for us to be able to nurture people or give that nurturing away, because we would have and possess like the inner strength, the inner strength, the ability to do it without burning ourselves out or depleting ourselves. When this energy's upside down, it means we're giving way too much. So I want to say in this same sentence here, you know, looking down at our words here, don't give too much. We Sages are very, very generous. We don't want to topsy-turvy this energy. It's a fresh energy, like if we're thinking new birth of children, it could be new birth of an enterprise or a creative idea, some type of energetics, because the Empress is creation. So since we've shot our arrows into the air, if there's some type of a goal or something that we're going for, maybe a new position at work, perhaps, or a job, something, a new job, something like that, I think it's coming to pass because between our words and paying attention, and fast moving, but staying who we are within all of this kind of energy. I think based on the cards I'm seeing, each one of us will have different ideas about that. Maybe some of us are shooting towards a new relationship. Others of us is, how am I going to get some extra money? Others of us, maybe I'm married and I want children or things like that, and I feel very capable. Others of us, I thought I could do this and maybe I can't. Maybe I'm giving too much. Staying who I am and letting go of the pieces I don't want to be. I don't know where it's going. I wish I did, but these are general readings. I don't know where this is going to come down in any one of our lives. Is it relationship energy? Is it work energy? Is what type or where it's going to come down? I don't know. But for all of us, it feels good and it feels fast moving. So I like it, and I like the cards we have coming up here, and the words going together with them, like the contentment and stuff, because our next card here is the Six of Cups, and that's the card of nostalgia, happy memories of times that have gone by before. It can be like sentimentally, couldn't get the word out of my mouth, remembering things from the past. You know, just pleasant, comforting memories. Uh, it can be used to like better our future or used to build on. Because when we know we've been happy in the past, just knowing it, I have been happy in the past, it can enhance our ability to be happy in the future. It makes it easier because we have the feeling of it, you know. So experiencing some kind of feelings that were connected to our past that sheds light on something in the future. So feeling real calm about any of the past events that went down, putting them into perspective, beginning to understand them, so that they can engender like engender something for us in the present and a future renewal, bringing something forward in the present and then a future renewal. Now, a lot of times, a lot of us have not had happy pasts. We don't have the wondrous, beauteous childhood memory thing going. Tell you that all the time because my dad was a screamer and he was always yelling at me and I always had my butt in some kind of trouble. And I'd be getting it every time I turned around. Going to the family reunion, I tell you that story all the time. He yelled at me the whole way. But then he gets there and sees his friends and family members, and I run off and play, and all the way home he's not yelling and he's all happy. And I'm happy all day. Do I have to remember only the part in the car where I get my butt beat, you know, and yelled at the whole way to the reunion? Or do I remember the piece of the fun? So if I can remember the piece of the fun, and for us that have had like even abusive, let's think like this, even abusive past, maybe there was 1 minute of one day when no one was around me that I could breathe a sigh of relief. And I just felt, oh, I'm safe, I'm happy. I can pull that little thing to make the present better and the future even better yet. So thinking about it in those terms can switch it all around, even for those of us that didn't have it so great or so wondrous. Getting a twist or a different perspective on the situation is going to serve us because we have another card that goes right with what Spirit just said. Not this one. This is the Three of Pentacles. This is the card of the craftsman. And pentacles to me are money, so it's a card of a craftsman, someone who has already developed some kind of a profession or a trade, and they're really skilled at it, so it's time to turn the skill to profit, to money. Basically, like our first message there. Pay attention, look over our finances and think, look where there can be more gain. So it's a time to use these skills to profit, and if we do, success is assured to us. You know, threes are planning. They indicate planning. The Three of Pentacles usually has 3 people in here, and 2 of them are conferring with him because he's the craftsman. He's the one that knows what's going on, you know, and they seem to be asking him about some kind of a future action that they want to take, like cooperating with them in a business venture or advising them about something. So acquiring marketable skills, preparing ourselves for action in the real world can come up with this card. Might be some of us just got out of college, or we recently graduated from high school, or went back to school to upgrade some kind of skill. That can come with this card or to change the career entirely. Enterprising, being very interested in a particular area of some kind of commerce or a specific trade or business usually comes with this Three of Pentacles, and then we can like anticipate a rise in prestige, right, and in our earnings because of it. So it's an excellent good card for us to have in here, and especially if we think about it for a minute with that original message, right? With getting like staying who we are, staying on the page where we feel comfortable, where we really want to be. It's that kind of an energy coming up. And like I said, pentacles are usually money, material goods, earth plane things. So it means success and it means funds usually coming from our skills, or maybe adding a new skill to it, or that we are the expert in something. So maybe some of us may want to charge a little more for whatever the services that we're offering. Might think along those lines, thinking, well, in the past I started here and I went to here. Now I'm going to nurture, because of our Empress energy, this future endeavor where I am even more valuable. It could be that kind of energy too for some of us. Like I said, I don't know where it's coming down. Some of us have shot our arrows in the air. I don't know which arrow that was, because we got the Empress energy. Maybe we're pregnant and thinking about, oh, the good old days, I never thought this would happen, and now it did. Could be that for a lot of us here, because the next energy is the Hanged Man. And another major arcana, we got 2 out of 5 cards, so this is being in a state of suspended animation between the past and the future, and the new direction that's coming into our life, that is in the making, coming off of that Empress energy. So the new direction in our life that's coming in the making, a time of getting a new perspective, of making significant changes in our lives, looking at things from a different perspective in order to, like even that going back into the past to make a better now and a better future, looking at things from a different perspective and making necessary readjustments to what we're doing. It's supposed to say that cosmic consciousness is calling to us, and enlightenment should be our goal. Blood rushing to his head also is his goal, but nobody stuck him there. He put his self there to gain a new insight into something that was going on. So you need to make a clean break with the past, and concentrate on becoming very attuned spiritually to what's going on inside of me. Who am I? Remaining who I am and giving up any role that I no longer want to play. It goes right exactly with that. Readjustment needed, but no hurry. So not letting anybody push me. I'm doing the pushing my own self. No hurry. Take our time. Make the right decisions about where we really want to take our life at this time and for the long term. Attending to our own inner development and just being prepared to dance to the beat of a different drummer in our own heads later on, that's going to make things a lot better, more clearer in our future, a lot happier and more comfortable by staying. Whoops, my card got stuck under the computer. Sorry about that. Staying where we need to stay, or being who we need to be, letting go of anything we don't need to be, or any role we don't want to play, and finding that happy feeling, making the readjustments that we need, and moving forward, moving forward onto the next step, because this is the right step. And I think they're saying this because this is the overriding energy. It's like, move, make the decisions. Don't do it like pushed, like someone pushed me into it. Do it because that's what I want. That's what I need to do. And that's the role I'm playing, but nobody's making me play something I don't want to play. But now's the time, and we're right in that precipice, like just ready to jump. It's interesting. Hup. Ours is perfect timing. That's our angel card, perfect timing. Now is the perfect moment for you to act on your inspiration. Doors are open while you walk through them with us by your side. Don't delay or procrastinate. I don't think I ever pulled this card before. Don't delay or procrastinate, as all the ingredients are ripe for your success. Everything and everyone is on your side, supporting your positive outcome. Wow, how'd we do that one? Pretty interesting. It says this card means that you need to take a certain steps before your prayer can be fully answered. That's interesting. Okay, the angels say now is the perfect time to act. They will guide you along the way. Sometimes it's not so important how we approach a situation, but that we put energy, action, and intention into manifesting what we desire. Once we take a first step in the direction of our desired outcome, the universe then gives the additional help. Take your action now. The situation will work out well, provided that you don't delay. Make a decision. Any blocks in the past there were because the timing wasn't right yet. There you go, your Six of Cups. That's weird. The interesting message, but it's a weird energy. You guys will have to tell me how it comes out for you. Well, Sagittarius, that's our reading for this month. I want to tell you all thank you for your likes, your shares, your subscribes, and for your comments. I read each and every one of them, and I really appreciate them. If anybody wants to know more about me, or if you just want to go neb about me, or if you need to set an appointment with me, all the information's down below the screen over at the website. And over at the website are two short videos. One explains a prayer class I put out there and the suture classes I put out there for you guys. Prayer class is 2.5 hours long. It's very comprehensive. It tells you why you format prayers the way you do, how you format them, that kind of stuff. And the sutras are simple thought forms. Put it in a meditation. It takes 5 minutes a day, and it enhances the clear perceptions dramatically. And those videos that explain them are over at the website. To all of you I've met through 4 whole years of doing YouTubes, and everybody that I met through 32 years of doing this work, I want to tell you all, been an honor, a privilege, and a pleasure to serve you. Hopefully I'll see you back here next month. Bye-bye.